Welcome to the 23rd Annual D.I.C.E Awards. Please welcome your hosts for the evening, Jessica Chobot and Greg Miller.
Come on, Greg.
They're not even seated yet. We don't have to rush yet. They're back there getting their drinks. Don't sweat it.
Welcome to the 2020 D.I.C.E Awards. I'm Jessica Chobot.
I'm Greg Miller. Everybody please give it up for Noodle House. They made that amazing intro video out there.
So it is truly an honor to be here with some of the greatest minds in gaming.
For those of you that are wondering back at home what the difference is between the D.I.C.E Awards and the other video game awards shows, it's that we don't get to be in Death Stranding.
No. Of course, events like tonight are big opportunities for networking, but don't worry if you forget to get somebody's business card, because E3 will be leaking everyone's information after the show.
You got out at the right time, Jeff Keighley. You're ahead of the trend. But let's hear it, please, for all the nominees, ladies and gentlemen, happening tonight. One of my favorites, my personal game of the year is here tonight, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Thank you, yes. Of course, it wasn't just fun, it had an amazing story. And I mean, between that and The Mandalorian, those are the only two Star Wars things I'm gonna talk about from last year.
Yeah. It was also a great year for indie games. I personally love indie titles, and if Apple Arcade and the Epic Store have taught us anything, it's that there's nothing more independent than getting all of your funding from large corporations.
It's true. Capitalism. Congratulations to The Outer Wilds, which is nominated for 4 awards tonight. The game follows a tragic world where everything keeps repeating every few minutes. Congratulations to The Outer Wilds, which is nominated for 4 awards tonight. The game follows a tragic world where everything keeps repeating every few minutes. Congratulations to The Outer Wilds, which is nominated for 4 awards tonight. The game follows a tragic world where everything keeps repeating every few minutes. It's bad out there. It's bad.
You're so close. All right, so Telling Lies is nominated tonight. Have you played Telling Lies?
Of course.
All right. It's about Blizzard making Warcraft 3 Reforged.
Sure.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you over the sound of Blizzard censoring everybody. Too soon? Too much? Too much?
No, just enough.
Just enough.
No, you did it right.
Thank you.
Of course, everybody free Hong Kong. Nintendo Ring Fit is nominated tonight. With Ring Fit continuing the legacy of Wii Fit, Nintendo has shown us that they are dedicated to creating groundbreaking accessories that will never leave your closet. They are going to sit there forever.
So just a little bit behind the scenes info. Originally it said peripherals, but Greg can't pronounce that word, so we had to change it to accessories.
And for everyone in the room, you're welcome to look at the prompter. That is,
it's true.
That's not written. That is just making fun of me. They're tough words, all right? You guys, you think you have it so easy because you make a game. Oh, control, wow, big, you know what I mean? It's tough. I gotta say the words, right? Get out of here.
All right, so this year we'll be getting our next generation of consoles, the PlayStation 5, and then whatever random name generator Microsoft is using to name their system.
But what is interesting is that Google has said that Stadia itself is technically the first new console of the era, because nothing says next generation like your biggest game being 2013's Tomb Raider.
Google Stadia finally answers the question, what would happen if a company put $1 billion behind the Ouya?
Yeah. You ain't seen nothing yet. Just sit down and get another drink.
It's warm. It's getting hot.
Congrats to Kingdom Hearts 3 on being nominated tonight. It's great that the game includes characters called Nobodies, because nobody can tell you what the hell is happening. It's intriguing, it's gorgeous, it's confusing as heck. Are we sure Kojima didn't work on this one?
No, I don't know. Luigi's Mansion 3 is nominated for a couple of awards tonight. It's an absolute delight. If you haven't played it, it's a fun children's game about Luigi visiting a hotel full of murdered people. I love it.
It's great. It's just right up the alley for your children.
Totally.
In all seriousness, of course, it is an honor to be here with some legendary game designers who have changed the way we all have our lives lived, the things we get to do. You've touched us all with your art, of course. Mm-hmm. And then some of you made us mad at a goose.
Yep. Now, tonight's award recipients will be showcased at the Strong National Museum of Play, home to the world's most comprehensive collection of video games and video game-related artifacts, which, according to GameStop, is worth a trade-in of over $70.
Not bad. We can almost get the Avengers Special Edition. We're getting closer.
We're getting close.
In 2022, the Strong National Museum of Play will open 25,000 square feet of gallery space dedicated to the history and cultural impact of video games, including the World Video Game Hall of Fame, Women in Games exhibit, and the AIAS Gallery.
Yes, and tonight's not just about those of us already succeeding in games, it is also about the future.
True. Every year, the Academy of Interactive Arts and Sciences awards scholarships to outstanding students and early professionals who are dedicating their careers to the advancement of the video game industry.
And tonight we have two of our AIAS Foundation scholars on stage presenting awards, including Nate Ross, one of our Mark Beaumont Scholarship winners, who is currently studying at the USC Marshall School of Business, and Atsina Corrington, one of our women in scholars studying at the USC Interactive Media and Game Design program.
Please, everybody give them a round of applause. They're back there. They're very excited to hand you some awards today.
So some of your colleagues and fellow nominees who really wanted to be here this evening to celebrate just aren't able to join us due to recent travel restrictions, so we hope that they are watching and joining us from the celebration from home. And with that, let's give out some awards. All right. So let's get into the action and hurry this along so that we can all get to the after party.
The only reason any of you are really here. Just the free drinks. The first award we'll be handing out is Action Game of the Year. I believe it was Shigeru Miyamoto who once said, action games are where you go in and blow things up real sweet and real good.
That was Miyamoto?
It might have been Pitchford.
Oh, that totally sounds like Pitchford.
Yeah, it sounds like Randy.
Yep, absolutely. All right, so action games have always been one of the most popular genres in games, which is why it's so hard to stand out amongst the field.
This year's nominees showed us it's possible to make a heart-pounding game while still pushing the boundaries of what a genre can do. Let's take a look.
The nominees for Action Game of the Year are Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Control,
Something's coming.
Devil May Cry 5, Gears 5, Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice,
Ready?
Yeah, you?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Do it.
And the winner is...
Control.
Oh yeah. This is totally incredible. Like, come on guys, this is my first AAA game, and I'm getting the best action game of the year. So it's like, well, we have some more nominations to go, but I'm lost for words, and I'm scared because I know Thomas has a lot to say, and I need to keep this going before he says something. But I want to thank all the people who worked on Control. I want to thank everyone at Remedy, and I want to thank 505 Games for making all this possible. So now, Thomas, say something.
He's already a winner. He already won like $1,000 in the casinos. It's a great one. Thank you everybody who voted. Congratulations to all the other nominees. I gotta say, it feels really good to be back. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you.
Please welcome the writer and director best known for her work on the Legacy of Kain and Uncharted series, president of Skydance's new media division, and one of the most influential creatives in gaming, Amy Hennig.
Exceptional characters are ones in which we can see part of ourselves. Although we may not have superpowers or go on mystic quests or be a goose, a well-conceived character mirrors a part of us that we may not even have known existed. This year's nominees allowed us to explore new avenues of our psyche and also steal someone's slippers. The nominees are...
The nominees for Outstanding Achievement in Character are... Control, Jesse Faden.
Something's coming. You called me. I want to be a part of this world.
Death Stranding, Cliff Unger.
Give me back my baby. You're getting out of me. I promise.
Death Stranding, Sam Porter Bridges.
Going America isn't gonna get rid of the BTs. As long as they're still around us. No escaping.
Star Wars Jedi, Fallen Order, Grease.
Before you came along, all I cared about was a tight hand on a stiff heater. Now life's not a game.
Untitled Goose Game, The Goose.
And the winner is... So much suspense while I get it out of here. The goose.
Apparently this is the award for the biggest assholes, so... Look, it's probably no surprise to all of you, I didn't actually make the Goose Game. House are actually watching along from home, so please say hi. From the bottom of their hearts, I'd like to thank everyone who supported them along the way, from both their hearts and Panic's, and of course Film Victoria, who helped make this happen. Thank you so much.
Memorable games create impact through elements like character design, world building, and mechanics that immerse us in the character's journey. But it's great storytelling that truly allows us to step into someone else's shoes and experience a wide range of emotions, explore new viewpoints, and expand our own understanding of the world around us. Here are the nominees for Outstanding Achievement in Story.
The nominees for Outstanding Achievement in Story are... Control.
I thought it was horrifying. But also, many people wanted to welcome the hiss in.
Disco Elysium. Outer Wilds. Telling Lies.
Love you.
I've only ever been in love once.
The Outer Worlds.
Taking on the corporations left us with two choices, bad and worse. But you have to choose, and you have to choose now.
And the winner is... Disco Elysium.
How was the investigation?
Well done, the price queen.
It's a mystery.
Stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
Gendarmerie, you found me.
If you do not comply, we will take you in. Do you understand?
I'm so happy for you guys. Thank you. Where are you? Okay. Surrounded. Oh, thank you. This is a lot lighter, I have to say, than I expected. They're supposed to be heavy, but okay. So, I want to thank our lead writer, Robert Corwitz. I also want to thank other writers,
There were many. There was Olga Moskvina, Argo Tuulik, Cash de Coeur, Martin Ratassepp, Siim Sinamäe, Andrus Lansalu, Justin Keenan. So many writers. So this is, yeah, thank you.
Please welcome Rob Pardo, game designer at Bonfire Studios.
Games are always pushing technology as far as possible, but technology also pushes games. It gives us new ways to express ourselves, new ways to immerse our players, and new ways to share our art and imagination with the world. Technology is our bedrock. It's what everything we have built on. And today's nominees for Outstanding Technical Achievement have pushed the boundaries of what we thought was possible.
The nominees for Outstanding Technical Achievement are Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Concrete Genie,
You're alive?
Control,
I want to be a part of this world.
Death Stranding, Metro Exodus,
And the winner is Death Stranding.
Now I can tell the trophy is very light. Yay! Thank you. This is a great honor. And I accept this award on behalf of Kojima Productions, who are in Tokyo now watching the live stream, and the Guerrilla Games guys who collaborated with Kojima Productions with Decima Engine. Thank you.
Over the years, I've had the opportunity to present this next award a few times. But each year, the variety and innovation of games in our industry expands and surprises me. While this year's nominees for Outstanding Achievement in Game Design have very little in common with one another, they all expertly combine art, technology, and audio to craft an amazing player experience. Here are the nominees.
The nominees for Outstanding Achievement in Game Design are Baba Is You, Disco Elysium, Outer Wilds, Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice, Slay the Spire,
And the winner is Baba Is You. Arby
Thank
couldn't
you
be
so
here
much for
this
this
evening,
honor. I'm very happy to hear that Baba Is You has
but
been
he
so
recorded this
kindly
message.
received. I'd like to especially thank three people. Andy Leskela for tons and tons of support and encouragement over the years, Lucas Miller for help and teaching me how to better do the things I want to do, and Niklas Nygren for showing me how to concentrate and keep working on a project despite doubts.
Please welcome co-founder and CEO of Phenomena, the studio that just released Watam, Robin Hunicke.
Hey everybody. When we explore worlds and games, our first thought is to focus on the next destination and where that special rare object might be hidden. But what draws our attention in is the gentle hue of light on carefully crafted armor, the dancing leaves reflected on ponds, and let's be honest, if it's a Kojima game, an alarmingly well-crafted, juicy booty. The nominees this year are outstanding in their presentation of the delicate dance that is art direction. Let's take a look.
The nominees for Outstanding Achievement in Art Direction are Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
Echo 3-1 Watcher.
Alex, what happened?
Terrorist attack.
Concrete Genie.
Back to life.
Control. Death Stranding. Resident Evil 2.
Nobody knows what caused this?
There's a lot of theories.
And the winner is Control.
Woo! Awesome. Just got back from the back room and yeah, here we are again. Just let me know if you are tired of me talking, but I'll say a few words. Like the outstanding art direction. This is all due to our outstanding art director, Janne Pulkkinen. He's the man. He's a genius. He's like all creative people. He doesn't like producers like me, but our collaboration really showed that we can do awesome stuff together. So, Janne, this is for you. Oh.
Okay, so I have a second question for y'all. What gets you absorbed into a game more than the pulse-pounding feeling of reloading your favorite weapon or the slicing rush of a heavy combo sword attack? Striking animations in games fully submerge you in the character's experience of traversing the world, filling you with awe and wonder as you travel towards the mountain, eventually to die. No, sorry, that's as you become aware of being part of the action. Here are the nominees for Outstanding Achievement in Animation.
The nominees for Outstanding Achievement in Animation are Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Days Gone. Death Stranding. Devil May Cry 5. Luigi's Mansion 3.
And the winner is Luigi's Mansion. It's Nintendo Guy!
Shut up.
Oh my god, it's Nintendo Guy!
Thank you. Nice to see you again.
Can I get an autograph,
Oh,
maybe?
come on. Please. Thank you. Hi, guys. I'm Nate from Nintendo. On behalf of everybody at Nintendo and Next Level Games, it's my honor to accept this. Of course, Mr. Tanabe, the producer, the supervisor at NCL, Mr. Ikebata, Bryce Holiday, the director at Next Level Games. The animation in this game is awesome. I think that Next Level Games has always produced really good animation, whether you were going back to Super Mario Strikers or Punch-Out for Wii. I've always been enthralled with it. And this game really took it to a next level. That is a terrible thing to say. It's Next Level Games. That was a stupid joke. All right. Anyways, the environments are super interactive. The ghosts are hilarious and menacing. But most of all, Luigi just feels alive in this game. It's no mean feat to portray both cowardice and bravery at the same time. And I think that Marie Wyatt and her team of animators really did an amazing job with this. So on behalf of all those guys, thank you so much, and see you later.
Thank you for joining us for the 23rd Annual D.I.C.E Awards, a celebration of the very best interactive entertainment has to offer. All titles nominated this evening play on commercial platforms and are publicly available. Every award given out tonight has been peer evaluated. For each category, there is a panel made up of individuals with experience in each respective field of craft or genre category. These dedicated individuals play every title submitted and vote to determine the finalists. Then, through our certified voting process, the finalists in each category are presented to over 30,000 active members of the Academy in order to select the winners. Thanks to all of you in this room tonight, our industry continues to evolve quicker than any other in terms of story, technology, innovation, and new experiences. All eyes are on us. Your nominations and victories this evening are well earned. On behalf of the President of the Academy, the Board of Directors, and all Academy members, congratulations. And thank you for being so extraordinary.
Please welcome from the popular podcast What's Good Games, Andrea Renee and Brittany Brombacher.
You guys are so nice. Thank you. In case you were wondering, yes, we brought the disco ball to D.I.C.E, everybody. Online gaming has meant so many things over the years, from computer cafes to LAN parties. It's been a long journey to where we are now.
What was once a purview of dedicated fans exploring text-only dungeons has become a place we live, play, compete, and make friends we'll know forever.
Online games aren't just fun, Brittany. They simultaneously make the world a bigger place while making us feel closer together. Here are the nominees.
The nominees for Online Game of the Year are Apex Legends, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Destiny 2 Shadowkeep, Tetris 99, Wargroove,
You ready?
I think so.
And the winner is, shout out to the What's Good Guardians,
Apex Legends.
Hey. It is kind of light. Just a huge thanks to the team that's been working on this game for the last year, pushing themselves to do something that they weren't necessarily meant to do, and have been killing it. And Chad?
Yeah, thank you to the whole team back at Respawn. They're the most talented and dedicated and creative people I've ever worked with, so I got to thank all of them. Also, thank you to any fans that are watching or in the room. Without you, the game is nothing and it's all pointless. So thank you very much. Whether you're a Wraith main or a Gibraltar main, we don't care. We love you all the same. Thank you very much.
Please welcome to present the AIAS Hall of Fame Award, President and founder of Insomniac Games, Ted Price.
One of the things that we all love about the games industry is that, above all, we cherish the craft of making games. We weren't drawn to the industry by the promise of seeing our names in bright lights. We aren't solo artists or divas, generally. Instead, we work in teams to create experiences that change people's lives through the stories we tell. Most of us prefer to avoid the stage, staying focused on the act of creation. It means that this room and our industry is full of unsung heroes. And I can't think of a better example of an unsung hero, someone who has worked tirelessly behind the scenes and has had such a large impact on players as tonight's Hall of Fame recipient, Connie Booth. I can't even talk. I mean, we all love you, Connie. You know that, right? For close to 30 years, Connie has guided and protected the vision for some of the world's most successful game franchises, like Crash Bandicoot, Spyro the Dragon, Siphon Filter, SOCOM Navy SEALs, Sly Cooper, Infamous, Uncharted, Ratchet & Clank, and Marvel's Spider-Man. These franchises are household names to gamers and have brought joy to millions and millions of players over the last several decades. However, I maintain that none of them would have been as successful as they are today without Connie Booth. She's been the one who has recognized the spark of greatness in so many of these world-changing games and has shepherded those initially fragile ideas long before they became the blockbusters that they are today. Now, most people don't get to see the torturous path that any concept has to travel to show up on our consoles or our PCs or our phones. But Connie has shouldered that responsibility without seeking recognition time and time again. In doing so, she's had a material impact not just on players, but on individuals whose livelihoods depend on whether their games succeed or fail. Connie's also been present during development to help teams make crucial decisions at crucial times. And I can speak from my own experience working with Connie and acknowledge that she's been directly responsible for many of our successes at Insomniac. She has the gift of knowing exactly what to say and, more importantly, how to say it. And what she says can often serve as the catalyst for a game blossoming into something that players truly cherish. As an example, in the summer of 2001, after Insomniac shipped our last Spyro the Dragon game, we were struggling to create what we thought would be the next franchise for us. And the adventure game that we had come up with was falling into this really weird place between family-friendly fare and something more mature. And I didn't see it at the time, but our team did. We were failing with the game that we were trying to create. And I remember Connie checking out one of our early builds and saying, you know, I love the game you guys are working on, and Sony's going to support it, but you might consider going back to what you guys do best. Maybe you should think about how platformers should evolve. And it was a simple suggestion, but it was exactly the right thing to say at exactly the right time. Now, being young and ego-driven, I refused to listen altogether to Connie. But the Insomniac team listened. And thanks to Connie's astute observation, we avoided what could have been a disaster. And more importantly, as a result of Connie's advice, Ratchet & Clank was born. Without Connie, there'd be no Ratchet and perhaps no Insomniac. So through all the years, Connie has continued to have a massive and positive impact on all the teams she's worked with and on all the incredible games she's produced. So let's take a closer look at Connie's many accomplishments.
Through her 25-year tenure at Sony Interactive Entertainment, Connie Booth has produced, developed, and shepherded many iconic PlayStation titles, from concept to worldwide acclaim.
The people that work with Connie absolutely adore her, and she's always worked tirelessly behind the scenes to break down walls that allow studios and individuals a real chance to shine.
She began her first active role in developing a large-scale consumer product, teaming up with Naughty Dog on their 3D platformer, Crash Bandicoot.
What struck me about Connie Booth is that she was a believer from the beginning. Here were 8 people plus Mark Cerny trying to take on the world. Who would believe in that group of people? There was Connie fighting along with us and believing.
What's very unique about Connie, and it could be a bit controversial, is she never wants to take credit of her work. She always made sure that all the credit goes to the developer and all the attention goes to the creators of the game. But it's apparent her contribution to so many great titles in her whole career.
In 1998, Connie assumed the role of Director of Product Development. During this time, many of the most beloved PlayStation 2 titles were developed, including original games like SOCOM US Navy SEALs, Jak and Daxter, and Sly Cooper.
Her portfolio of titles is, I think, unrivaled.
I'm proud of the work we've done. Only like a tiny little bit.
Yeah.
What Connie's done. It's amazing.
With the release of the PlayStation 3, Connie and the team ignited a renaissance of Sony brands and IPs. Flagship franchises like Uncharted, Resistance, and Infamous cemented the company as the home of powerhouse development studios.
When we think about games that have shaped our world, it's easy to forget how unlikely it is that any game ever gets made. You need a champion who can see the potential in an idea. Connie has been that champion for some of the biggest games in our industry's history.
When approached with an opportunity to work with Marvel, Connie connected with longtime partner Insomniac Games to bring an original Spider-Man story to life on the PlayStation 4.
Connie is always thinking about the long game. When she speaks and acts, sure, she's thinking about the project, but she's also thinking about the relationship 3 years, 5 years, 10 years out, and how her actions might affect it.
Connie always puts so much trust in the vision of the team, and she always makes you feel that creativity is possible. It's because of her that I'm able to come into work every day and make games that I'm passionate about making.
Connie plays an instrumental role in cultivating young studios like Pixel Opus.
She expects you to have done your homework, to know your material. When things are going well, it's so easy and it's just fluid. When it's not going well, it's hard work, but at the end, the results are fabulous.
She truly is an unsung hero, and I look forward to working with her on many, many more projects in the future.
For her outstanding legacy in pioneering countless video game franchises, tonight we honor Connie Booth as the 2020 inductee to the AIAS Hall of Fame.
Thanks, Connie, for everything. You deserve it.
Huge congratulations, Connie. Well deserved.
Congrats, Connie.
Thank you, Connie, for all that you do.
Connie, huge congratulations, richly deserved.
Congratulations, Connie.
Connie, thank you so much for everything you've done for us and for the industry. And moreover, thank you for being such a great friend.
You so deserve it.
Thank you, Connie, and congratulations to receiving this award.
It's my honor to present this year's Hall of Fame award to Connie Booth.
Thank you, Ted. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you to the Academy of Interactive Arts and Sciences, both for this award and for your efforts to further the art of game development. And thank you so much to the colleagues and friends who contributed to the video we just saw, and the many of you who are here tonight. From the beginning, Sony has supported creators. I'd like to think that we realized 25 years ago what a rare and precious opportunity we were being given to develop original franchises for the first PlayStation system. I know that we appreciate that opportunity every time we sit down to kick off a new project, in that moment when everything is possible. It takes special trust and experience shared across a team to nurture that initial dialogue. And it's that trust that allows us to pause when features are not coming together so that we can go back and find the magic. I believe that it's that kind of commitment to quality and to the creative process that makes our games special. I love what I do, and it's been my great honor to participate in those conversations over the years with partners I so deeply respect. Let me name just a few. To Scott Rohde, Mark Cerny, Grady Hunt, Shuhei Yoshida, Alan Becker, and the teams at Insomniac, Naughty Dog, Sucker Punch, and Ben Studio, who've been my close partners on this adventure for many years. Thank you. To Nana Wallace, Ken Inagaki, Pixel Lopez, and the rest of our close-knit team in San Mateo, thank you. To my family, especially my parents, who taught me to always stand up for what is right, thank you. And to my husband, Hunter, who is here tonight, thank you. Because I can't possibly name everyone, I'd like to express my gratitude to my colleagues at Sony Interactive Entertainment, past and present, our worldwide studios, and our external partners, most recently Marvel Games, for your support for each other and for me. Finally, thank you to the players who have embraced our adventures. You all inspire me. Thank you.
Welcome back our hosts, Jessica Chobot and Greg Miller.
With so many exceptional titles being released in every genre each year, the competition is getting tougher and tougher. So these are the genres that bring us closer to our friends, our families, and the world.
Nothing is better than getting murked by a 13-year-old boy on the other side of the planet, let me tell you. Thank God for the internet.
Or maybe your little cousin sitting down right next to you. He thinks he's so good.
He's a little shit. It's the Fortnite effect where they all think they're so powerful. It's annoying. Here are the nominees for the winners. Here are the nominees and here's the thing. A lot of people have been talking about how light the awards are. Just let it go, all right? It's not about how much the award weighs or how big it is. It's if you know how to use. Here are the nominees. Here are the nominees and winners for Racing, Sports, Fighting, and Family Game of the Year.
The nominees for Racing Game of the Year are Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled, Dirt Rally 2.0, F1 2019, Mario Kart Tour, Trials Rising, and the winner is Mario Kart Tour. The nominees for Sports Game of the Year are FIFA 20, Madden NFL 20,
right call on against the right defense. Touchdown! Ready, break.
MLB The Show 19. NBA 2K20.
Nice release on the shot. Another one falls for the Clippers. From deep three-point range.
NHL 20.
Got an opportunity to get the first strike on the board. Now he takes it over the line. Here's a shot.
And the winner is FIFA 20. The nominees for Fighting Game of the Year are Dead or Alive 6, Jump Force, Mortal Kombat 11, Samurai Showdown, and the winner is Mortal Kombat 11. The nominees for Family Game of the Year are A Short Hike, Dragon Quest Builders 2, Ring Fit Adventure, Super Mario Maker 2, Yoshi's Crafted World, and the winner is Super Mario Maker 2.
Please welcome co-founder and studio director at Outer Loop Games, Chandana Ekanayaka.
Y'all look great, wow. In the past decade, VR and AR have gone from tech demos costing tens of thousands of dollars to becoming the next stage of affordable at-home entertainment. As teams embrace the power of literally changing the way we look around ourselves, immersive reality will only become a bigger part of our lives, even if that means sometimes crashing into a bookshelf playing Beat Saber. Here are the nominees who have shown us what's technically possible in VR.
The nominees for Immersive Reality Technical Achievement are Asgard's Wrath, Blood and Truth, Pistol Whip, Stormland, Westworld Awakening,
Just the girl I've been looking for.
And the winner is Blood and Truth.
Stop fucking doing that!
Wow, thank you so much. Blood and Truth was very much a labor of love, and I think is a testament to the team's passion. We wanted to give the gamers the closest experience to being a Hollywood action hero, and PlayStation VR meant we could immerse players in a way that we couldn't before. I want to say a few thank yous. First of all, thank you obviously to the team, our super talented team, our incredible cast and outsourcing partners, Shuei and the rest of the PlayStation team that contributed to Blood and Truth, and lastly, a big thank you to our players. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Immersive reality has a profound ability to create a deeper relationship between the player, the world, and around them. This year's titles continue to unearth the vast possibilities available to the medium and show us new ways to play. The nominees for Immersive Reality Game of the Year are...
The nominees for Immersive Reality Game of the Year are Asgard's Wrath, Blood and Truth,
Everyone get the fuck out!
Pistol Whip, The Curious Tale of the Stolen Pets, Trover Saves the Universe,
Hey, I'm Mr. Pop-Up and I need your help. I'm tired of these puzzles. You know, this isn't what it's supposed to be about.
Okay, all right, we got it. Jesus.
And the winner is... Pistol Whip.
We didn't expect that. My son had just texted me on the phone saying, "Dad, make sure to get free Apex Legend coins from whoever you can." So I want to say, first of all, congratulations to everybody that was nominated. It's a real honor to be up here. A special thanks to Chet Falasek and Jose Vive, and all of our incredible partners at Oculus and Valve, and everybody who helped get Pistol Whip into the right hands. A huge thanks to the team. As you all know, they all spent lots of time away from family and made a lot of sacrifices to make the game what it was. We're a small team on little Vancouver Island. And thanks to everybody that played Pistol Whip, most importantly. We've been so blown away by the reception the game has had, and just giving everybody that action power fantasy that they all wanted. And somebody please hook us up with Keanu Reeves and make him play Pistol Whip. Please. Thank you.
Please welcome, known for his work on Thomas Was Alone and John Wick Hex, the Bithell behind Bithell Games, Mike Bithell.
Did he say Keanu Reeves? This year, independent developers from around the world gave us unique experiences that broadened our horizons and tickled our imagination. We got to experience life through the unique lens of a dickhead goose. We made furry friends on a long mountain hike. Artists dared to ask, how far can we mess with golf before the very concept of golf fights back? I rode an elk through a vaporware fever dream, and I also solved a neo-noir mystery in a dystopia while playing as a dystopia. The exceptional nominees for this year are...
The nominees for Outstanding Achievement for an Independent Game are A Short Hike, Disco Elysium, Sayonara Wild Hearts, Untitled Goose Game, What the Golf,
I've been told to milk this. The winner is, if I can get it out, this isn't milking, I'm actually struggling. There we go. It's Untitled Goose Game.
Honk. This one, I'm just going to say a quick thanks to everyone who played the game. I mean, I think it was pretty much everyone in this room, I'm guessing. But thanks from House and Panic to everyone who played this absolutely incredible game, and thank you for making this happen.
Do you ever think about the little lamps we used to put on the top of portable consoles? No? Just me and the scriptwriter, okay. They used to simultaneously make the screen brighter and also somehow less legible. Portable gaming has always been optimistic. We've striven for the convenience of gaming on the go, even if it meant carrying spare batteries, piles of cartridges, and a hasty explanation to airport security of what the hell it was in our bags. Nowadays, of course, that optimism has paid off, with games that thrive on the move and provide new forms of play that would be impossible tethered to our homes. Our nominees this year demonstrate the range of what's possible on the go.
The nominees for Portable Game of the Year are Call of Duty Mobile, Grindstone, Sayonara Wild Hearts, Sky, Children of the Light, What the Golf,
And the winner is Sayonara Wild Hearts.
Wow, what an honor. I'd like to thank the rest of the team. They couldn't make it today. And also Anna Perna for helping us completing this title. Without them, we probably would still be working on it. Thanks to Queen Latifah for lending us her voice for the narration. Thanks to all our fans. They've been awesome. Thank you so much.
Please welcome actor, director, and co-host of Retro Replay, Troy Baker.
I just want to say there are a lot of people behind the scenes that are working really hard to make this show a success. There are people that are working feverishly to write all of the things that our presenters are saying. There's people who make sure those words go to the teleprompters so we don't sound like idiots. So those people deserve some props tonight. They even wrote stuff for me to say, and true to form, being an actor, I said, so I have some changes? But it's only because this category is really personal to me. As a musician, music has been a very pervasive thing throughout my life. I try to score every moment, from the monumental to the mundane. And composers pour their experience, their skill, and their hearts out into their score sheets to help make those moments so impactful, so that we can cheer, so that we can cry, so that we can do a stupid dance during Fortnite. Every nominee in this category deserves recognition for how their compositions literally changed the game. So let's take a look at our nominees tonight.
The nominees for Outstanding Achievement in Original Music Composition are Arise, A Simple Story. Control. Erica. Golem. Mortal Kombat 11.
So, tonight, the award will go to Control.
Petri Alanko, Martin Stig Andersen. Awesome guys, awesome music. Yeah, huge thank you. And on behalf of them, huge thank you.
Class. Just class. You got me for two, guys. Apologies. So, the sounds that surround your actions as you explore a world provide a fulfillment that creates a rewarding sensation like no other. The bone-crushing sound of a well-timed blow to your opponent, the twinge of anxiety you feel from a dissonant stroke of a piano key. These are the sounds that take your emotions deeper into the experience. Our nominees for Outstanding Achievement in Audio Design are
The nominees for Outstanding Achievement in Audio Design are Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Death Stranding, Mortal Kombat 11, Resident Evil 2, Sayonara Wild Hearts,
just gave myself a paper cut. Tonight, the award will go to Death Stranding.
Hello, everybody! Who wants this? I'll hold it first. I am genuinely surprised. There was some incredible sounding games this year, and the bar keeps getting raised and raised. So congratulations to all the other fellow nominees and all the games that sound awesome out there this year. Unfortunately, Kojima Productions couldn't be here with us this evening, so I want to thank them, Kojima-san, and Ludwig Forsell for their unique and creative vision with the direction through this whole process. The game sounds the way it does, in a large part because of them, so thank you very much.
Yeah, and a huge thanks to our Sony sound and music families. It's a great team we have, and all our creative partners. We couldn't have done it without you, so thank you.
Yeah, I just want to thank everybody at Sony for their commitment to realizing their creative vision through audio, music, and sound design for all the games that we do, and everybody at Kojima Productions for their dedication, their commitment to realizing this creative vision. So, thank you.
One more, sorry. And a real special thank you to Mr. Kojima, who went out of his way to make sure we could have a really amazing game mix for this experience. And to Ludwig Forsell, natural wine, stay true, brother.
Please welcome, from the company behind the games Magic the Gathering and Dungeons & Dragons, President of Wizards of the Coast, Chris Cox.
Thanks. The nominees in the next category test your thinking and force you to plot steps ahead of your opponent. Whether you're building at the dawn of the industrial age, planning your deck for a dungeon crawl, or running a school for soldiers, the following nominees remind us that, okay, just one more turn sometimes means playing for days on end. Let's take a look.
The nominees for Strategy Simulation Game of the Year are Anno 1800, Fire Emblem Three Houses,
It's time to measure your worth as an instructor.
Oxygen Not Included, Slay the Spire, Total War Three Kingdoms,
And the winner is Fire Emblem Three Houses. It is Nintendo Guy, I believe.
Hi guys, this is kind of heavy. So on behalf of Nintendo, of course, thank you. This game came to be because of several companies, KTG and Intelligent Systems were, of course, instrumental in bringing it to the Switch. The strategy has always been strong in the Fire Emblem series, but I think this game really expanded that out because of the way the storylines essentially quadrupled the amount of time you played with the game. And it really never felt quite as personal as this game did in the past, because the choices and the alliances that you made really fundamentally changed the story to the point where when you finished the game, it was really your story that you had built. And so I think that everybody who experienced it probably had a little bit of a different experience, but you all got to the end of the game, which means that you're pretty good at strategy games. So on behalf of Mr. Yamagami, the producer, Mr. Horie, the director, and all the team members who worked on these games, thank you very, very much.
Nice. Role-playing games have influenced every game genre. Every soldier that's ever leveled up in a modern shooter has games like Dungeons & Dragons, a personal favorite, and Dragon Quest to thank. Yet even with hit points flooding into action titles and tough moral choices being part and parcel of any adventure worth its salt, role-playing games are still finding ways to reinvent themselves. This year's nominees took us on magical adventures, to bizarre worlds, and even reunited us with childhood nostalgia. Here are the nominees for Role-Playing Game of the Year.
The nominees for Role-Playing Game of the Year are Disco Elysium, Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers, Kingdom Hearts 3, Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield, The Outer Worlds,
And the winner is Fergus, come on down. The Outer Worlds.
Well, thank you for everybody. Thanks to the Academy. This was a super long journey that started with Fallout 1 long ago, and then a pitch in 2014 that was Fallout meets Firefly. I have to thank everybody at Obsidian, particularly Tim Kaine and Leonard Boyarsky. They're the guys that did this, along with the whole team. Everybody at Private Division, a great publisher, incredible marketing PR with Tom and Brian. And then also, of course, the support. It's been a crazy year for Obsidian, and also Microsoft helped us a whole lot in supporting sort of getting this across the finish line. And also, of course, I want to thank my family, my wife Margot, and my kids, Katie and Aiden. There was a lot of time over the last 16 years I wasn't home, and this is awesome, and it's great to be up on this stage. So thank you, everybody.
Please welcome to the stage Narrative Director for Stadia Games and Entertainment, Corey May.
So, who doesn't love a great adventure, especially when you don't have to leave your house? A great adventure can't be defined, though. It has to be experienced. Each one of the nominees this year offered a unique world and journey for the player to explore. Heavily interactive stories, intriguing puzzles, and quirky side missions can all add up to one incredible adventure. The nominees are...
The nominees for Adventure Game of the Year are... Death Stranding. Luigi's Mansion 3. Resident Evil 2.
This is crawling with zombies.
Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
I'm not yet lost.
The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening.
So the winner is... Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
Thank you. This goes to steak. Well, thank you for everybody for playing. We put a lot of work into this game, and it's awesome. We were so overjoyed by the reaction from fans.
This means so much to me for the studio to do something. This team took on an incredible challenge to take Respawn to the next level, doing something new and unique.
We tried so hard, and thank you so much. The team at Respawn is awesome. The JFO team at Respawn is awesome. It's all for you.
Presenting the final awards of the evening for Game Direction and Game of the Year, please welcome Design Director at Sony Santa Monica Studio and the lead gameplay designer on God of War, Jason McDonald.
So mind-blowing fact, directing a game is hard. You don't just have to manage teams of talented people, but you have to oversee everything that a classic game per review would have scored. Graphics, sound, control, and of course, fun. But also things like narrative now, which as a gameplay designer myself, I could just ignore those things, it's great. Yeah, but directors can't do that. And with projects often hinging on their decisions, game directors are under immense pressure to deliver on fan expectations. Fortunately, this year's nominees blew those expectations away. Let's take a look.
The nominees for Outstanding Achievement in Game Direction are A Short Hike, Control. Disco Elysium. Outer Wilds. Untitled Goose Game.
And the winner is Jesus. Sorry about this. There we go. Control.
He needs a bit of a rest, so I'll do a little bit of talking. Thank you very, very much. Incredible competition in the category. I wish the game director, Mixu, my Destiny partner in crime, could be here. When we started making this game, we had a lot of discussions at Remedy, like how can we kind of get that right balance like that we had like in Max Payne 2, where like the action was awesome and everything kind of clicked. And we worked really, really hard to achieve that perfect combination in Control. It's not just the game director, obviously, it's the entire team, everybody back home in Espoo, if you're watching. It's awesome to be here to represent the team. Thank you very much. You want to say something? You're so charming tonight.
Well, thank you. Congrats, Mixu. Well deserved.
And here we are. Some amazing games have been recognized so far tonight. But now we've come to the part of the evening where we recognize the best of the best. And standing out amongst all the amazing titles this year is no easy accomplishment, but we all know there can be only one. Here are the nominees for Game of the Year 2020.
The nominees for Game of the Year are Control. Death Stranding.
Make America whole. America's finished.
Disco Elysium. Outer Wilds. Untitled Goose Game.
Got to do this again. And the winner is, how much better? Untitled Goose Game. House couldn't be here with us this evening, but they recorded a message for us.
Hi everyone. If you're watching this, I guess that means we just won Game of the Year, which is really mind-boggling to us. So thanks so much. A couple of quick thank yous. Thanks to M Publisher for making sure everything in the game sounds so delicious when you like bang stuff on the ground or throw it in the pond. Thanks to Dan Golding, who helped turn our kind of unlikely dream of a reactive, silent movie-style soundtrack into a reality. Clonica for patience and insight, filling the world with beautiful plants. Sheree Davidson for always advocating for and working so hard to make the version of the game that the most people could play. We also owe so much to Film Victoria. Public arts funding is so incredibly important, and we just definitely wouldn't exist as a studio without it. And lastly, thanks to everyone at Panic and to Nick Sutner and Felix Kramer, who were generally the best partners we could have asked for. Thanks so much, everyone. Bye.
Bye, thank you.
All right, congratulations to Untitled Goose Game.
That's our show, everybody. Give it up one more time for Untitled Goose Game for all the winners tonight. I've been Greg Miller.
I'm Jessica Chobot. Have a good night.
And we probably won't see you at E3. Like,
No.
no, you're probably not going, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I just figure our careers are probably over.
Whatever,
Yeah.
it'll be there.
Yeah.
See you guys later.
Bye. Let's step